Hey real estate besties, welcome back to my channel. My name is Gina Mondesir. I'm a realtor with Coldwell Banker in the South Florida area, and welcome to the South Florida Move. Today we're in the city of Plantation. It's my city, my city, my city, and I'm here to introduce you to the neighborhood and show you why it's great living here. Why it's one of the top places to live in Broward County. Here we go. So right now we are driving through what is called, I call it the historic plantation. The reason why is because a lot of these homes were built in the 1930s, 1940s, 1950s, and between that time, that's when real estate started developing in the city of Plantation. And let's talk about this name right quick, okay? If you're not from here, if you're not from Florida, and you've never been to, Florida at all, and you've never heard of the city of Plantation, I know the name is triggering, okay? It's triggering for a lot of people. And it's something that they thought about changing. I'm not sure where the ruling is on that. Clearly, they're not doing anything about it. But it is triggering for a lot of people. However, with that being said, this is one of the best communities to live in Broward County, point blank period. And the reason why I know, because I'm biased, I live here. I have made a conscious decision to move here for several reasons. One of the reasons is the schools are A1. The schools are A1. They have great schools in the city of Plantation. The homes you get more per square foot for your money. The land within itself, that's one of the reasons why they named Plantation, the name Plantation, because of the land that you get. The mayor at the time, or the person who had bought the city of Plantation after it started developing, they used to advertise in order for people to come to buy here is that every home comes with an acre. So an acre of land. Right? It had so much land, so much to give. So a lot of the homes in the city of Plantation have acreage, which is really, really great. Not an acre, some have half an acre, but it's bigger than most compared to, let's say, Coral Springs and whatnot. You definitely get more for your money. The next city would be Davie, right? Another reason why it's awesome to live here is just a tight-knit community. Everything is in a considerable amount of distance, like grocery stores, parks. There's a lot of parks here. They're always doing something to bring the community together. There's even like free yoga in the parks. And when I say parks with an S, I literally mean that. On a Saturday, you could look up a random park in Plantation, and 9 times out of 10, they are teaching a yoga class here, or something with paint or whatever for the children. But yeah, it's one of those cities that, yeah, the name is triggering because Plantation, we already know where that where that lies. But at the same time, it's one of the best communities to live in Broward County. The city of Plantation is home to multiple celebrities. Some people grew up here, some people went and came and found a home here. One person that stand out for me, there's a lot of Hall of Famers on here, from baseball, basketball, football. I don't know specifically the names of them, but one girl stand in my mind specifically. If you're back in my day, Full House, if you remember Full House, the girl that played Stephanie's sister, Michelle, the older sister, okay? She lives in the city of Plantation. I don't know her name, but shout out to her. Everywhere you go, everywhere, da-da. You know. Y'all know? Y'all don't know. There's a lot of activities that go on in the city of Plantation. There's a lot of water sports. There's a lot of baseball activities. There's even roller skating in Central Park. They have like a whole roller skating community where they come and then they team up, they dance. It's like a whole cultural thing in the city of Plantation. You know, it has a little bit of everything. And then not only that, it's like maybe depending on where you are in Plantation, but the drive to the beach is like 20 minutes. It's so centrally located. You know, the malls are like 10 minutes away. You're next to major highways like the Turnpike, Sawgrass Expressway, 595. So you can essentially get to everywhere. And then one of the prominent schools, if you're into private schools, American Heritage, that was the school that Dwayne Wade's son went to. And also Baby from Cash Money for the 99 2000. His kids went out there. Right now we're on our way to Plantation Acres. It's another place where a lot of like celebrities live. Not only that, like prominent people like doctors, lawyers, financial people that live here. Definitely get a lot of money for under $2 million living in Plantation Acres for sure. Within the city, the community have a lot of events such as holiday parades when it comes to Thanksgiving, Christmas, trunk or treat. They rent out a whole park and throw on like bounce houses for the kids. You have games, you have everybody that's pulling together and giving candy away. It's really, really cute. And also they have like a rock the concert. They have bands that come out and you can sit out on the lawn, and movie days. And it's just beautiful to just see the people within your community, because South Florida is such a big place to live. You know, it's not like when you go to the middle of nowhere and then it's like 20,000 people. Like over like 100,000 people live in South Florida, right? But when you have suburbs like Plantation that has like over 50,000 people that live here, and people are busy and they got things to do, but the community itself, they still have time to put together these events where people could come together and you can recognize somebody that your kids go to school with, or somebody that you go to church with, or whatever. It's still small enough to recognize those people and see them in passing, which is, I think, is pretty cool, because you don't really get that. South Florida is such a big place to live, but within this community, it still feels like, you know, a small hometown. We're in Plantation Acres. A lot of these homes are Spanish-style homes. Some are new builds. We're pulling up to a cul-de-sac right now. I'm not sure if you can see it. Well, a lot of these are Spanish-style homes. Some is new builds. And a lot of celebrities live here in this community. They even have like a pet cemetery, which is like crazy. Can you imagine? I mean, if you really love your animals, like, they have a place for you. You don't have to go far at all. And Plantation is one of those communities that's just so vast. Like, it's moderate homes or families or whatever. My neighborhood is like the working class, like the suburbia area. And you have literally 5-10 minutes up the road where you have mega mansions and more acres and more lands. But the thing about it is that even though the houses on the other side where the working class family homes are, it's like smaller, but it's not too small. Like the average home in Plantation is like 2,000 square feet, and then you have land on top of that. So you're always getting more for your money, no matter where you go in the city of Plantation. It's crazy ridiculous here. I just really, really love it. And with Plantation Acres, it's exactly what it is. You have acres upon acres of land here. We're passing the pet cemetery right now. It's called Broward Pet Cemetery. See? Not too far. You could be with your pet at any time. American Heritage is in this community. I mentioned that earlier. It's right up the street. It's a very, very good school. And even they have scholarships. Scholarships if, let's say, you don't have the income to go there. They even have scholarships to help you get your kid into that. It's called Step Up. And it doesn't only apply to American Heritage, but a lot of the private schools in Brown County. So that's something to look into. So education is really important to you for your kids, and you necessarily can't afford it, or maybe you can afford it and you want to save money, you definitely can apply for that program. If you think that the city of Plantation will be the community for you and you're looking to make the South Florida move, just go ahead and contact me today and make sure you hit that subscribe button. Thanks for watching.